Attorney General Pam Bondi is stepping up security at immigration and custom enforcement facilities nationwide after a deadly shooting in Dallas. On Monday, Bondi signed a new memo that calls in some of the biggest federal law enforcement agencies to help their ICE office. We are talking about the FBI, the DEA, the U.S. Marshals, and the ATF. She is ordering them to immediately send agents to defend ICE facilities and personnel anytime they come under attack. This all comes just days after a shooting at an ICE field office in Dallas left one detainee dead and 2 others injured. Bondi called it another act of extreme political violence, pointing out that it's just the latest in a growing list of incidents targeting ICE in recent months. In her memo, which she posted on X, Bondi also announced a new temporary unit called the ICE Protection Task Force. This special team will bring together federal, state, and local law enforcement to coordinate security at ICE sites across the country. 2 cities are getting special attention right away: Portland and Chicago. Bondi says operations will be set up in both cities to protect the ICE facilities, and federal prosecutors there have been told to push for serious charges against anyone who threatens or attacks officers. President Donald Trump is backing the move. He is preparing to send hundreds of federal troops to Portland and Chicago as well, although local leaders are strongly against it. They say deploying troops could make tensions worse, not better. ICE has reported a sharp increase in attacks on its agents this year. A big reason is the Trump administration's hardline immigration policy. Arrests and the deportations have gone up significantly in places like Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York. Those actions have sparked heated protests and, in some cases, violent clashes between agents and demonstrators. Bondi is not stopping there. She has also directed the Joint Terrorism Task Force. Those are regional teams that work with the FBI and the local police to investigate what she is calling domestic terrorism. She is promising that the Department of Justice will use the toughest charges available, including conspiracy, assault, civil disorder, and even terrorism-related offenses for those involved in violent attacks. This new push follows a memo signed by President Trump last week. He called for investigations into political violence and intimidation. The White House cited the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk earlier this month, previous assassination attempts against Trump, and a rise in attacks on ICE officers as evidence of growing threats. Trump also signed an executive order labeling Antifa, a loose network of left-wing activists, as a domestic terrorist organization. But legally, this move is complicated. U.S. law does not treat domestic terrorism the same way as foreign terrorism, and there is no official list of domestic terrorist group. Still, Bondi's message is clear. The federal government is drawing a hard line. Attacks on ICE facilities and agents will bring a strong response, both legally and on the ground.